your medical needs, including IV replacement, IV fluid replacement, hormone therapy, and medical marijuana cards. All right, looks like we are back on the track. Dallas at a pack disadvantage. They've got 2 in the box. Dos por Cuatro with 1 in the box. Lay her out, almost able to step through on that inside line, but does get pushed to the end. In the meanwhile, Baby Shark, your lead jammer for Dos por Cuatro. Oh, excuse me. She is getting sent to the penalty box for a low block. So this is going to be a power jam in favor of Lay Her Out. Let's see how she can capitalize on having a little bit of a advantage here for the next 30 seconds. And Lay Her Out gets hit to the outside, does not re-enter correctly, gets a cut track penalty. So we're gonna have a little jammer flip-flop here. We're gonna go the full 2 minutes. Baby Shark has removed the helmet cover. Not sure if she's gonna pass it or if that was a strategy. No points for that pass, but I believe that was her initial anyway, so it does not matter.
Do we have her theme music? Her theme music.
Oh, no, Baby Shark, do. No, thank you.
Please don't.
I mean, now it's in everybody's head, so hashtag sorry, not sorry.
I'm gonna sing it until I see people in the audience join me.
I do wish we knew where her name came from, if she is maybe a younger skater, or if she just really likes that meme.
I believe the oldest Argentinian B-team skater is 30.
Wow,
she's a grandmother.
Amazing. I feel ancient. We do have both jammers back on the track, fighting through their respective opposite walls here. Baby Shark with 2 to beat and squeezes on through for those 4 points.
918 is headed the penalty box for a multiplayer.
Oh, multiplayer on the pivot there from Dallas, yep. Baby Shark spinning around and getting through at the very last second of that 2-minute jam. At the end of that, I believe Dallas get 1 point? And Dos por Cuatro on the scoreboard with 12 for that jam.
Let's hear a shout out for 2x4 roller.
I know, Dos por Cuatro bringing the noise and bringing the skill here. There's a reason they are so highly ranked. Cochinelle and Dostoyevsky, both of the teams are pretty well separated on the track. Cochinelle able to get that lead jammer status for Dos por Cuatro. Dostoyevsky with 1 to beat. You know, these Dos por Cuatro skaters really good at recycling back in front of the jammer. Cochinelle making it through for another 4 points. Dostoyevsky doing that jammer star pass to number 918. Oh, that's Huckleberry Jim. We saw Huckleberry Jim jam earlier in the game. And another 12 points. I'm sorry, 8 points. Yes, 8 points for Dos por Cuatro.
I'd like to thank Don Wong. He's a licensed massage therapist in Phoenix, specializes in rehab, sports massage therapy. He's another sponsor of AZRD.
He is such a solid guy, too. He frequently comes to our evening bouts and will give massages to skaters before or after they play. It's amazing. Sheba Baby jamming for Dos por Cuatro. Ramsey jamming for Dallas, the battalion of June. Sheba Baby out to lead jammer status at turn 1. Oh, big hit by number 31. It looks like Camilla. Oh my gosh, that was so worth it. Took herself out, but also took the jammer out as well. Sheba Baby trying to break through that wall of 2 at the back of the pack. Very strong blockers able to make that shape and hold her steady. Looks like we have one Dos por Cuatro blocker sent to the box. Everybody's in a very scrummy pack there. And yeah, I believe that is a star pass. Ooh.
Star pass to Polly Puredad. Polly Puredad? Polly Puredad has been skating 8 years.
This is her first time with the star on her helmet, with a big smile on her face.
Polly's daughter plays roller derby with the Rolling Rebellion, Juju Derby.
Oh, I hope she's listening to the stream. Hi, RR.
Hi, RR.
All right, back on the track, Pio Avanti going up against Red, White, and Booze. Oh, big hits to the outside. I couldn't quite see that Dallas blocker. Pio Avanti lead jammer. Red, White, and Booze putting the speed on.
Red, White, and Blues transferred in March from Cape Fear Roller Girls.
Great footwork there on turn 3. Red, White, and Booze able to shake off and evade a couple of hits. And she emerges from the pack before Pio Avanti. She is not your lead jammer, but she is scoring more points at the moment. Pio Avanti with one to beat at the front of the pack.
Pio had to work hard to get through the pack for that one.
Retro Dolly just putting the block on Pio Avanti. See if she can do it again. Oh, it looks like a back block penalty on Red, White, and Booze. We started out with a 4-on-4 score in this jam. That is definitely going to change now. Pio Avanti already with 4 additional points. And Pio Avanti calling it off, getting a total of 13 in that jam to Dallas's 4. Dos por Cuatro really running away with the score of 94, grazing that century mark to Dallas's 15.
Do we have any Dallas fans watching?
Do we have any Dallas teammates who are here? Yes. Yes. I actually ran into a clutch of Dallas teammates at Safeway yesterday, fueling up for the tournament. I was totally fangirled out too. Baby Shark jamming for Dos por Cuatro. Red, White, and Booze is still in the penalty box for Dallas. Baby Shark able to juke around Dallas number 1980. That was Shiva Diva. Red, White, and Booze out of the penalty box and out of the pack. Baby Shark smartly calls it off before any point damage can be done. And fans of roller derby, stay tuned. So this is Dos por Cuatro's B team versus Dallas's B team. Right after this, we're gonna have Dos por Cuatro's A team versus Rat City from Seattle, Washington's A team. That game is gonna start at 11:45. We have Drop Al Piso and Lay Her Out. Packs super separated. Dallas bleeding 2 blockers to the penalty box. Dos por Cuatro with 1 blocker cooling her heels in the penalty box. Drop Al Piso getting hit to the outside, care of number 7, Retro Dolly. Drop Al Piso with 1 to beat on the straightaway and makes her way through for 4 more points. Lay Her Out just trying to outrun the pack. I believe Lay Her Out has the Rebel symbol tattooed on her shoulder, which is sort of amazing. Very appropriate derby name. Dos por Cuatro with a little bit of penalty trouble there. This is the most penalties that I've seen their team have in the box. Could just be a wonky jam. Drop out Piso with the last 40 seconds or so and calls it off. All right, 5 seconds being called. Dos por Cuatro rolling back onto that jammer. It is Dostoyevsky and Cochinel. Dostoyevsky up at the front of the pack. Cochinel sneaks through on the outside line, and she is your lead jammer for Dos por Cuatro. Cochinel telling her team to make some noise up there, some offense to try and get her a couple of points before she calls it off. Super successful. She does call it off with the point advantage, although it is a point advantage of 1. Dos por Cuatro with a score of 108 to Dallas 19. And locally, friends, if you are liking what you're seeing and want to see some more roller derby, Arizona Roller Derby's next bout is in this location at Ability 360 on Saturday, June 15th. We're actually going to have not 1, not 2, but 3 games. It's our triple header. We're going to welcome our juniors, the Misfits versus the unaccompanied minors. And then our state level teams, the Bad News Beaters versus the Surleys. And then our city level teams, the Valley Rollers versus the Desert Phantoms. Again, that's Saturday, June 15th here at Ability 360. Doors are going to open at 5:30. First game starts at 6. You can find a ton of information on that on the Arizona Roller Derby Facebook or azrollerderby.com. All right, 5 seconds being called. Penalty box is empty, both teams at full strength. I believe that is Dos por Cuatro number 5, so that's Sheba Baby jamming for Dos por Cuatro and Ramsey jamming for Dallas.
I'm really digging the old stripes.
Yeah. Those are some great, I mean, Dos por Cuatro has their 2 stripes on a bunch of their shorts, and that just makes them look extra slick. And I'd be remiss if I did not let everybody know. So Dos por Cuatro made the long trek to Phoenix, Arizona from Buenos Aires, Argentina. And they have a really great heartfelt GoFundMe in support of their international travel in 2019. They are a hardworking team, and you can read all about their practice space on the GoFundMe, and they deserve all of the attention and the money that they can get to help them support their competitive dreams. If you want to help them out, Google the words GoFundMe 2x4 and 2019.
They're also selling their merch over at the table today. Rumor has it they're changing their logo, so get some merch while you can.
Oh, limited edition Dos por Cuatro's merch. Their logo is a really, it reminds me of Rosie the Riveter a little bit with the female like flexing her arm. Awesome. So Pio Avanti, lead jammer for Dos por Cuatro. Red, White, and Booze in, I believe, in the penalty box. So this is an unencumbered jam in favor of Dos por Cuatro. Pio Avanti able to skate around the Dallas blockers, who are sort of in a conga line. Dos por Cuatro really doing a great job at not letting them reset into any sort of shape.
Successfully.
Red, White, and Booze almost
Nice
hitting the
blocking
pack.
by Dallas.
Yes, awesome job. All right, Baby Shark going up against Dostoyevsky. Baby Shark pushing 4 solid Dallas blockers up to the pivot line. Dostoyevsky trying to juke her way around the just crush of Dos por Cuatro blockers. I believe looking for some offense from number 5501. That is Scare Bear. She is headed to the penalty box for a counter block though.
Through the pack again.
And Retro Dolly with the star now. Quick 4 points for Dos por Cuatro. And for our friends who are here in the venue locally, you probably saw the coffee run truck and the beignet and coffee shack truck. We are going to get another truck at 11 o'clock back in time, THYME, American and Comfort Food. And we have asked all of our food trucks to have vegan options. So if you don't see one on the menu, ask them. They should have something special just for us in Derby this weekend. We've got Trop Al Piso jamming for 2x4 for Dos por Cuatro and Ramsey for Dallas. Trop Al Piso with 2 to beat at turn 2. Looks like pivot number 918, Huckleberry Gin retrieving that star, or that stripe off the track. Must have gotten hit out in gameplay. Trop Al Piso able to sneak around a little bit on the inside, gets hit out and recycled back by Dallas's pivot. Trop Al Piso able to flip around on one skate, does touch that tape and rope, recycles back to the beginning of turn 1 there. Huckleberry Gin able to escape the pack. And just as that jammer star on Huckleberry Gin was coming around, the gem is called. Another quick 4 points for Dos por Cuatro. And we have Cochinelle jamming for Dos por Cuatro. Red, White, and Booze. Again, frequent jammer for Dallas. Packs are super spread out here. Cochinelle takes a knee, falls down, and recycles herself back to the straightaway. Cochinelle able to get to the front, bounces out. Both jammers really just getting stuck there, and Cochinelle now emerges from the pack. She already was lead jammer, but it took her a couple of tries to get free of the engagement zone. Pack speeding up slightly. Dallas trying to keep their points away from Cochinelle. Big hit by 333 from Dallas. That's hazard dits, resulting in 1 point on the board for Dos por Cuatro. All right, Sheba Baby going up against Dostoyevsky. Oh. Looks like a multiplayer block being called on the pivot for Dallas.
Sheba with some fancy moves. Lee Jammer.
Sheba Baby pirouetting out of the pack there. Dallas with 2 blockers in the box currently. Sheba Baby making quick work of that pack on turns 1 and 2. Dostoyevsky stepping in just at the last second there before she emerged from the pack, getting recycled back. Jammers neck and neck as they're headed out. Dostoyevsky getting taken down by Mancuso. Looks like she will get a penalty for her trouble there. It was kind of a little bit of a tangle.
She'll be hanging out in the penalty box for a bit.
Sheba Baby watching her bench for some instruction. Should I call it? Should I keep going? Dostoyevsky with 1 to beat at the front of the pack. And I believe, there we go, out of the engagement zone, another 4 points for Dallas. Sorry, the first 4 points for Dallas. Sheba Baby calls it after getting an additional 4. That is a 16-4 jam in favor of Dos por Cuatro. And friends and family, ladies and gentlemen, Derby fans, that is intermission. That was a very quick half a bout. Holy moly. Non-stop action. We will see you back here in 15. All right, roller derby fans, we are ready to go. We have Pew, Avanti, and Dostoyevsky, frequent jammers for their respective teams. And Dostoyevsky, your lead jammer for the Dallas Battalion of Doom. Pew Avanti with the quick star stash. All right, we have Tropal Piso jamming against Ramsey. Ramsey pushing her way through the front of the pack. I do sort of wonder what each team has said at their halftime. Tropal Piso, lead jammer for Dos por Cuatro. Ramsey at first with 2 to beat, now 3. Tropal Piso on the straightaway getting recycled back by number 1980. I believe that's Shiva Diva. Tropal Piso with her 4 points, a cut track penalty on 333 hazard dits for Dallas. Retro Dolly just getting a super strong invert in front of her, able to take advantage of some of that offense as she gets out. Tropal Piso takes a look at the other jammer, calls it off. Looks like we have an official timeout. That is a great time. We're only in jam 2 of this half, but this is a great time to let you know about our upcoming tournament. It's going to be a little bit later this month. It is not for the adults, though. This is the Heat Stroke Juniors Invitational Tournament featuring teams from Denver, Wasatch, and San Diego. That's going to be June 22nd and 23rd. We are actually thrilled to send our juniors to Los Angeles this weekend, where they will be skating on Sunday. They were recently ranked, and they are 22 in the world. All right, on the track, we have Sheba Baby going up against Red, White, and Booze. Red, White, and Booze with 1 to beat, and she is your lead jammer for the Battalion of Doom. Sheba Baby with the star in her hand, able to sneak around with some footwork there on turn 3. Red, White, and Booze with a quick look behind her. The pack started to speed up and then put the brakes on. Dallas looks like they're going to make a little bit of offensive help for their team. Red, White, and Booze goes ahead and calls it before the jam is any points are scored. And jamming for Dos por Cuatro, we have Baby Shark. Jamming for the Battalion of Doom from Dallas, we have Lay Her Out. Baby Shark with some backwards skating emerges at turn 1 with lead jammer status. Lay Her Out gets to sneak through on the inside line. Some quick jumps to the outside and the in. And Baby Shark emerges, it looks like, with another 4 points. We might have to have an official timeout, though, while we reset our scoreboard. Good thing this is happening at the beginning of the tournament. That means nothing bad will happen for the rest of the tournament, right? That's how these work. So while we get our scoreboard reset, we might have had somebody trip over the cord. For our friends in the venue locally, again, I want to let you know some of our awesome vendors. We have Rain Total Body Fuel. There are some great free samples that are out on the floor of the venue and then also on the upper concourse. So Naughty will be here. She's got cute, nerdy, and unique naughty pockets. Just for today, Kalaka's Poison Skate Shop, our local skate shop, is here with some gear. Next to her is the Red Hot Print Shop, Arizona roller derby skater Red Hot, with printing and good times over there. Hi, Red. We have Rad Cycle Industry, custom upcycled skateboard art, and Natural Holistic Medical Center. They are helping with all of your medical needs, including IV fluid replacement, hormone therapy, and medical marijuana cards. So definitely check out Vendor Row. If you want some snacks, our upper concourse has got you covered. And in about an hour, we are going to have beer for sale, care of North Mountain Brewery, Mother Bunch Brewery, and Huss Beer. Get your ID checked and your wristband over at the concession booth. And just to remind everyone, after this bout, we are going to have a Dos por Cuatro's A team. They are the, hold on. They are Team Awesome. And Rat City's A team, I believe they're the All-Stars, taking the track at 11:45. Those teams are super well ranked. I'm going to see if I can find my rankings. So we know that Dos por Cuatro is ranked 11th in WIFTDA. Rat City ranked 18th. So those A teams are super close together. We're going to see some knockdown, drag out gameplay, every point being fought for. And again, that game starts at 11:45, just under an hour from now. All right, just a little bit of a pause in the action while we get our technical difficulties straightened out. Looks like our scoreboard is up and ready to go. You know, it is early. It's just now 11 o'clock on a Saturday morning. Scoreboard might have needed a slight nap, but we're ready to go. And we have Cochinelle jamming for Dos por Cuatro and Dostoyevsky for the Dallas Battalion of Doom. I'm sorry, yes, Battalion of Doom. All right, and Cochinelle, lead jammer for Dos por Cuatro. Cochinelle hitting the pack with some speed there. Gets hit to the inside, calls it off. Quick 2-point jam in favor of Dos por Cuatro. All right, it looks like Dallas jammer Più Avanti. I'm sorry. Wrong team. I believe that's Ramsey in black jamming for Dallas and Più Avanti jamming for Dos por Cuatro. Più Avanti able to push that blocker wall to past the pivot line, although they are really digging in their heels, digging in their toe stops. Penalty box is empty currently. A little bit of offense help from Dos por Cuatro number 31, Camila. Looks like number 028, Shakuza, headed to the penalty box for Dos por Cuatro. Ramsey still at the back of the pack. These packs nearly stationary. This is not a very atypical jam for this game. Dos por Cuatro usually having no problem escaping the pack. So whatever strategy or granola bars that Dallas had at halftime are working out. We are over a minute into this jam, and now we have a lead jammer with Ramsey from the Dallas Battalion of Doom. You may not be able to hear it, but the crowd is going wild for Ramsey. It was a very hard-fought lead jammer status. Both jammers hitting the pack at once. Ramsey calling it off. Dos por Cuatro still escaping with the point advantage with 2. Dos por Cuatro on the board with 166, Dallas with 29. All of that hard work for 2 points. This is some amazing, strong derby out on the track this morning. And this is just the first game of so many at this Monsoon Madness tournament, also Monster Madness, because I apparently celebrate Halloween every day. On the track, we have Trop Al Piso going up against Red, White, and Booze. Jammers bouncing around. The pack was loosening up there for just a hot second. Red, White, and Booze trying her best to juke through the pack and getting recycled back to the far straightaway. Trop Al Piso, your lead jammer for Dos por Cuatro. Yeah, the new hashtag is Monster Madness 2019. Make it happen, Derby Twitter. Quick 4 points for Dos por Cuatro. Dallas held scoreless. About 20 minutes left in this half. And then again, we're going to welcome the Dos por Cuatro A team, Team Osam, and the Rat City All-Stars. Looks like Sheba Baby jamming for Dos por Cuatro and Leia her out for the Dallas Battalion of Doom. Sheba Baby out and lead jammer, but gets recycled back and smartly calls off the jam before Lay Her Out can pass through the rest of the pack there. All right, and Baby Shark and Dostoyevsky. I do kind of wonder if Dostoyevsky is an English teacher, an English fan, or maybe Russian in some way. Dallas, you guys are gonna have to help me out with that. Baby Shark trying to push through the tripod at the front of the pack. Really getting low and just muscling her way through. Honey Badger calling somebody, I believe it might be Baby Shark. And yes, so Baby Shark is headed to the penalty box. I believe that was a head block. So this is leaving Dostoyevsky to a 30-second unopposed jam. So it appears we are going to have a 2-minute jam. I believe the jammer star has been passed to Huckleberry Gin, who takes some toe stop action onto turn 1 and 2 to stay in bounds. Baby Shark already standing in the penalty box. Huckleberry Gin with a beautiful hit on her on the inside. And Huckleberry Gin takes her toe stops through that inside line and for 4 more points. Baby Shark at turns 3 and 4 with 1 to beat, able to dance around those Dallas blockers. Again, we have a full 2-minute jam, about 15 seconds left here. Huckleberry Gin with 4 more points. Pack speeding up now to avoid Baby Shark. Not successfully though, Baby Shark gets her 4 points. In our last couple of seconds, we'll see if Huckleberry Gin can grab a couple more points before the jam is called. Huckleberry Gin, it looks like it took a little bit of a clock to the face. It's gonna hopefully recover and shake that off there. That was an 8-point jam in favor of Dallas. 4 points for Dos por Cuatro. All right, Cochinelle jamming against Ramsey's frequent jammer matchup that we've had here. Penalty box started out with 1 blocker from each team. Looks like we're gonna empty that penalty box now. We are 4 on 4 blocking. Dallas blockers really having to dig in deep to hold the Dos por Cuatro jammers. Dallas, Ramsey looking for some offense from her teammate. I believe that's Amazona. I'm sorry, wrong team. That's Kate Dudley doing offense there. And Cochinelle, your lead jammer for Dos por Cuatros. All right, and just a quick 3-point jam in favor of Dos por Cuatro. In our last 15 or so minutes, we've got a score of 177 for Dos por Cuatro and 37 for Dallas. And we've got Più Avanti going up against Red, White, and Booze. And I blinked and missed it, but Più Avanti is your lead jammer. Red, White, and Booze, though, not letting her out of her sights. The pack immediately puts on the brakes as Più starts to approach the pack. And it looks like very effective gameplay and call-off strategy. 4 points for Dos por Cuatro. Dallas with one blocker standing in the box. Slight pack disadvantage. Just a second, that was a couple too many whistles. Our team's ready to go. I believe the O was held up. That means an official review being called by Dallas. Just a fun fact about Ability 360, this is a scent-free zone. That means no sprays, perfumes, smoking, or vaping while inside. The designated smoking area is the second floor of the parking garage. This is an amazing facility, and we definitely want to keep our happy relationship with them. They are a very cool adaptive rec gym, and they, again, are a scent-free zone. So since we have so many visitors, I thought it was a nice reminder that if you do need to smoke, vape, or put on perfume, you need to do that outside in the second floor of the parking garage. All right, so it looks like that official review was called by Dallas. They were looking for a cut track call on the Dos por Cuatros jammer. At the last second there, it looked like the jammer may have stepped out. The officials reviewed and everybody talked about it, and the no call will stand, so there is no penalty, and the points are going to stay on the board. All right, we have Drop Al Piso going against Lay Her Out. And Drop Al Piso, your lead jammer for Dos por Cuatro. Drop Al Piso getting her points before Lay Her Out is able to beat that last Dos por Cuatro blocker. Dos por Cuatro, though, great at recycling blockers in front of the jammer. Wonderful offense there by Dallas to get Lay Her out of the pack. A little bit of offensive work there by the Dos por Cuatro blockers, and it looks like a forearm penalty is being assessed to the Dos por Cuatro jammer, Drop Al Piso. So now this is a 30-second unopposed jam for Lay Her Out, and a full 2-minute jam at that. Lay Her Out able to find a little bit of daylight on that inside line. Four points for the Dallas Battalion of Doom. Lay Her Out able to sneak through almost untouched on that inside line. Dos por Cuatro did see her coming and block her just at the last second there. Drop Al Piso getting recycled back to turn 3. With about 15 seconds left in this 2-minute jam, and Lay Her Out trying to switch up the strategy a little bit on the track. This has just been a knockdown, drag out fight of a game. Looks like 1 point for Dallas on that run, for a total of 5 in that jam, 8 for Dos por Cuatro. All right, it looks like we have number 05, Sheba Baby, jamming for Dos por Cuatro. And announcer vision cannot see who is jamming for Dallas, who is currently sitting in the penalty box for Dallas. Sheba Baby, your lead jammer, only jammer on the track at the moment for Dos por Cuatro. And big hit to the outside there by 3355 Dirty Mouth Dell, trying to get some more time off of Sheba Baby's jamming here. Dostoyevsky out of the box, and Ramsey jamming for Dallas, and Baby Shark for the Dos por Cuatro. Dallas having to bleed off some skaters there to bridge and continue blocking, but Baby Shark able to shake off that last bit of defense. Ramsey still trying to fight her way through the back of the pack, has stashed the star. Not quite sure if she wants to do anything else with it. Baby Shark with 4 more points. Dos por Cuatro doing a great job of reforming their invert in front of the jammer no matter where she ends up. Dos por Cuatro jammer, blocker 11, Amazona, heading to the penalty box for a quick second for a directional block. Ramsey still on her initial pass. Baby Shark heading through almost untouched, a little bit of a side skating there around the outside to get through. And after about a minute and a half, Ramsey does escape the pack. Baby Shark headed to the penalty box right at the last second there. She has not yet touched down at the seat with 5 seconds left in this jam. So this could give Dallas a power start for jam 15 of this second half. We have about 9 minutes left in this first game of Monsoon Madness. And again, definitely stick around. We have Dos por Cuatro's A-Team, Team Awesome, and Rat City's All-Stars coming at you at 11:45. All right, with that power start, we've got Red, White, and Booze jamming for Dallas. Smart decision to have her jam. She's been a fairly strong jammer for Dallas this entire morning. Red, White, and Booze steps out but is not recycled back too far. That inside line, though, might be a little detrimental. Red, White, and Booze gestures to her team for some offense. Team does give her offense, but not before blocker 3113 Mancuso hits her out and also does get a penalty. And out of the penalty box, on the track, and through the pack, Baby Shark, your lead jammer for Dos por Cuatro. Great penalty kill by Dos por Cuatro, able to hold Red, White, and Booze back long enough for Baby Shark to get that lead jammer status from the penalty box. Looks like quick 3 points for Dos por Cuatro. Back on the track, we have Cochinelle going up against Dostoyevsky. So we did start out with Cochinelle in the box. No lead jammer though right now. It looks like we might go the full 2 minutes. Both jammers still struggling to get through. Cochinelle with 2 to beat at the front of the pack, able to sneak through on the inside line. Dostoyevsky looking to do a little bit of strategy there. Takes off the star, actually dropped it, picked it back up, and puts it back on. Cochinelle with a quick pirouette to get through and get her 4 points. Dostoyevsky able to find an outside line free for her 4 points. Again, we're gonna go for the full 2 minutes. That's about 25 more seconds. Dostoyevsky leaving blockers in her wake as she gets through for 4 points. Cochinelle getting a little bit of the business there from Dallas at the front of the pack. This might be the most successful that Dallas has been in this game at blocking Cochinelle. When all the points are tallied, it looks like Dos por Cuatro is going to end up with 7, and Dallas is going to end up with 9. It has been a rare sight for Dallas to outscore Dos por Cuatro in the first half. They managed to do it a couple more times in this second half. Huckleberry Gin donning the star for Dallas. Dos por Cuatro's Più Avanti for our friends in the white and gold. Huckleberry Gin at the back of the pack getting recycled to the jammer line. Più Avanti, lead jammer for Dos por Cuatro. Big hit to the outside. Recycling Più Avanti back again to the jammer line. Huckleberry Gin with the star stash. Gets through, not lead jammer, but puts it back on. Little hop, skip, and a jump, and Più Avanti makes it through. Looks like that was a 4-0 jam in favor of Dos por Cuatro, bringing their score to 227 to Dallas's 51. Drop al piso, jamming for Dos por Cuatro. Lay her out, jamming for Dallas. Drop al piso able to shake off any of those hits to get lead jammer status. Dallas's pack a little spread out, having to reform right as Drop al piso hits. Drop al piso doing a great job of ping-ponging from side to side, gets hit to the inside, tries to call it off, calls it off just before Dallas can get any points. We are in our last 2 to 3 minutes, so we have another 2 to 3 jams in us for this first game of Monsoon Madness. Again, we've got Rat City's A-team going up against Dos por Cuatro's A-team immediately following this jam. Sheba Baby jamming against Red, White, and Booze, and Sheba Baby untouched on the outside line for your lead jammer. Red, White, and Booze out quickly behind her. We have a little bit of a Dallas cheering section in the house. We have a Dos por Cuatro cheering section, but they're getting geared up currently. Quick 2 points for Dos por Cuatro. All right, we have Baby Shark on the line for Dos por Cuatro and Ramsey jamming for Dallas. Both jammers pushing their way through. For a minute there, we had a scrum pack. Now we are super spread out. Baby Shark with 3 to beat. Juking her way around, and it looks like a couple of our Dallas, just one of the Dallas blockers, number 7, headed to the box. Both teams skating fairly cleanly this half. Not as many penalties as in the first half. 4 points for Baby Shark. Ramsey still pushing her way through the straightaway on her initial pass. Baby Shark emerging from the pack. Ramsey looking for a little bit of offense, but Dos por Cuatro is just so good at reforming in front of the jammer. It's like any offense has to be instant and quick. A little bit of strategy on the track. Retro Dolly, now your jammer for Dallas. Dos por Cuatro putting on the speed a little bit in advance of Retro Dolly's hit, and Dos por Cuatro calling it off, and I believe that was our final jam of the morning. Make sure all of our points are tallied. All right, that rolling whistle means our unofficial score, 248 for Dos por Cuatro, 51 for Dallas. And Derby fans, remember we have another game starting promptly at 11:45. Quick 15-minute intermission.